welcome back to my channel. I thought I would do some like travel based videos since I do travel quite a bit. I'm usually gone at least once a month, and I basically always fly somewhere, and I have a routine when I'm gonna fly somewhere. For the most part, I like to keep it pretty light, and I tend to break out and have a lot of skin issues when I'm traveling. I'm not sure why, I guess just the air or maybe the elevation. I have no idea what it is, but I tend to have some skin issues. So I'm gonna let you guys know what kind of face I like to put on when I travel, since I'll be flying out tomorrow morning. But you guys probably won't be seeing this until after I'm already like gonna fly home. But anyway, I like to start off with something that makes my skin feel hydrated. And first of all, let me know if you guys like these talk through tutorials, because I don't do a lot of makeup tutorials, but I have them requested constantly, and so I thought I would oblige you guys and actually do some videos like this. I don't like hate them or anything, but I'm not sure what the interest is on your guys' end. But anyway, now moving into it. Just let me know in the comments if you like it or give me a thumbs up. But I start with something that makes my skin feel pretty hydrated. Especially lately since it's the winter and it's been really cold and really dry, and my skin is super dry. Yesterday I got my nails done and the lady was like, you work from home and your hands are still this dry? You don't put on lotion? I was like, you're treating my life right now, okay. But anyway, I'm super dry all the time, and I tend to get patches on my skin. And this has never happened before, but I realized like when you have a dry patch, it kind of absorbs your makeup a little bit more, and you end up having dark spots on your face. So I've been using the Origins Original Skin Renewal Serum, and it's been like, how long? I've been using it for a few weeks. You can get it online. I'll leave it a link in the description box. I'll be sure to link everything that I can. And anyway, I've been wearing it in the morning, like before I put on my makeup, and I've also been putting it on every night before bed. I really like how it smells. I have like a lot of issues with things that just smell funky. Like this one smells kind of citrusy, and it kind of also smells like flowers. So it has a really nice scent, and it helps minimize the like look of pores. So I use it before I put on the POREfessional, but I've really been enjoying it. I want my face to like look a little bit better, because I'm kind of, I've noticed in the last, the last year that my skin's really been going through like a change, and I guess it's because I'm getting older and my skin is changing, and I'm trying to figure out which products are gonna work best on my now changing skin. I really like it. I don't know if you guys can see a difference, but I feel like it looks like it makes my face look like more glowy and just, I really like it. Once it dries, I go in with the POREfessional. This is by Benefit, in case you guys don't know. And I mentioned in a previous video that I'm looking for a new primer. So if you guys have anything to suggest, I would really appreciate it. I'm just kind of pushing it into my skin, sort of where my pores are the worst, which is in this area right here. And also up here. I do it up here because I'm trying to fill in some of these wrinkles that I have. And I have a lot of expression, and I really talk with my eyebrows. So I smile a lot, and I know everyone's like, don't smile, it gives you wrinkles, but like, hello, I'm trying to enjoy life, and smiles come with that. So I like to put this on, and then once it dries, I go in with my concealer, and I'm using the NW20 Studio Finish Concealer from MAC. It's really like heavy, so I only hit like the darkest spots on my face, so the spots that have the most scarring, basically. I also take it right into my under eyes, and I just use an e.l.f. concealer brush. I think this brush was like $3, and it's bomb. It's my favorite brush to use for concealer. And I take it into my under eyes, and this is sort of just a preliminary concealer run down here, because I do a lot for my under eyes, because as you can see, they are quite dark. So once I've sort of targeted my usual blemish areas, I just kind of rub this one in with my hands. I'm not rubbing too hard, just enough to sort of make it blend. And then I kind of tap it out beneath my eyes. And then I like to let this set before I put any sort of foundation or anything on top of it. And while it's setting, I just do my eyebrows. So for my eyebrows, I start with the Brow Bar To Go, and I just use the little waxy portion that they have here on the end, and I sort of push my eyebrows down and kind of give them the shape that I want them to have, and it helps hold it in place before I put any sort of color on. I used to have like an in-between when it came to my brows, you know. I had like a light brow and then I had like a dark brow depending on how much time I wanted to spend on it, but since I've colored my hair this like Auburn color, I have one brow and it is the Auburn brow and it is a full brow. So I use the Anastasia of Beverly Hills Perfect Brow Pencil in the color Auburn, and I just go to town. Guys, can you tell which eyebrow I filled in and which one I didn't fill in yet? Can you tell? So after I have my eyebrows on and like I know they look crazy dark, then I just hit it with a little bit of brow gel just to set them in place, and this is just the e.l.f. gel. It's like $1. You can pick it up at Walmart, or Target I think sells it now too. So then I go in and I do my foundation. So for foundation I use CoverGirl's TruBlend liquid makeup, and I use in the color Classic Ivory, which I think it's I2 is what it's called. It is the second to lightest color that you can do because I'm pretty fair skinned, if you guys can't tell, and this works perfectly for me, so I'm a big fan of it. And I just use my beauty blender to blend everything out. I do like to do a pretty full coverage when I'm going on an airplane. Why is that, Sarah? Because some of it tends to rub off, or it just, I feel like it disappears, and I don't know why. And I think it's because I have it on for so long, because when I fly, I tend to get ready super, super early in the morning. Like for me, having a full face of makeup by like 7 a.m., that is outrageous. And tomorrow I'm gonna have it by like 6 a.m., which is seriously not sure what I was thinking when I made this flight arrangement, but anyway. But I have to wear it all day long, you know? So I might get to my destination, but I'm almost always going to meet someone or, you know, hang out with friends or go to a meeting or something, and I have to keep my foundation and my makeup on the entire day. So I wanna look super put together, but I don't want it to take a long time, and I want my foundation to last all day. So I've noticed that the heavier the coverage I do, the better it looks at the end of the day. And I really love this foundation. I have absolutely no complaints with it. I think it does a marvelous job of covering imperfections. It's super lightweight, but still provides a really nice coverage. And we're done. Foundation's on. Let's let it set. So while my foundation sets, I go in to do my eyelashes, and these are the ones that I'm going to be using today. They are an Ardell 120 Demi, and this is just a twin pack. I prefer the twin packs because I wear them all the time. They are my favorite lash to wear when I want to look glammed up, but I don't want to wear eyeshadow, I don't want to wear eyeliner, and I don't want to like have a ton going on with my eyes. These just take me from like everyday to like fabulous, just real quick. So these are the ones that I'm gonna use, but I have some that I wore like yesterday, so I'm just gonna reuse the ones from yesterday, but I wanted to show you the actual pack. I'm using the Duo Eyelash Adhesive in clear or white. That way, when it dries, it does not have like any extra black line or anything, because I'm not gonna be wearing eyeliner, because I've noticed that, I mean, I cannot find an eyeliner that does not smudge, and I hate when I'm just like traveling all day long, and by the end of the day when I actually look at myself, my eyeliner is like down here by my ear, and like it's just crazy. So I don't wear eyeliner if I can help it, and these make it look like I'm wearing eyeliner, but I'm actually not, and these stay put all day long with this particular glue. While the eyelashes dry, I do go in to my under eye with the Scandaleyes Waterproof Kohl Liner by Rimmel. This is just in the color black. It's 001 Black. I'm obsessed with these liners. They're my favorite. They remind me of the Urban Decay 24/7 liners, except they are way less expensive. So I'm just gonna line my waterline with this, because I feel like liner on the bottom, just, if I don't have it, I feel really, really naked without it. However, it does tend to smudge, so I make sure to wear a waterproof eyeliner like this one, and I set it with a black powder. Once I put the liner on, I take a little accent brush. This one is by Real Techniques, and a black eyeshadow. I'm using just the color Crave out of the Naked Basics palette. And I go ahead and I go into my waterline and I just smudge it a little bit, but it also really helps to set the liner. And this again is just adding a little bit more drama. So it makes it look like I really have a lot going on with my eyes, but I don't. I basically have liner and eyelashes. And while we were doing that, our eyelashes had plenty of time to get tacky. I'm not one of the people that likes to put mascara on before I put my lashes on because I tend to get messy with it, so I'm just gonna pop my lashes on now. These are seriously my favorite lashes ever. I started wearing them a couple of months ago and I just never, ever, ever looked back. I love them! I mean, they look a little bit crazy right now, but the glue's gotta dry. Also, yes, my son joined us back there. In case you can't see him, he said, Mom, when you gonna be done? I said, not for a while, son. Have a seat. For my under eyes, I have been using MAC Pro Longwear Concealer for the longest, probably like 2 years now. I'm obsessed with it. I use the color NC15. It is significantly lighter than my skin, but that's how I like it. I like it to be really bright, really, really bright in my under eyes because, like I said, my dark circles are pretty intense considering how light my skin is. So I like to make sure that I really brighten up the under eye area. So it draws your eye right up to my eye color and it makes it pop. So we kind of just apply it in a bit of a V, and then right on top of that, I'm gonna go in with my highlights. For my highlight, I've been using MAC Prep and Prime in the color Radiant Rose. It's a Prep and Prime highlighter, and I've been doing just a little bit right on the inner corner of my eyes. Well, I guess not my eye, but my under eye. And then, you know, my cheekbones and my forehead. And then I take it right down my nose, right above my lip, Cupid's bow, is that what it's called? And onto my chin. Pretty liberal on the chin. And now we blend it all out. Since I have it all blended in, I go in with my Rimmel powder in the color, it's a Stay Matte powder in the color Natural. I love this powder so much. It's so inexpensive. It lasts forever. I mean, I've gone through a few of them, but that's because I do my makeup so often for videos. But before I was really doing YouTube and I was using this powder, it would just last me forever. And it's just so inexpensive. It's my favorite. I love how well it sets. And seriously, my makeup does not move throughout the day. I am not someone who reapplies. Nope, not me, not ever. I cannot, that's too much. That's too high maintenance for me. After I go in with the powder to set all of the concealer and some of my foundation, I use Rimmel's Natural Bronzer, the waterproof bronzing powder in the color Sunlight. I've tried some of their other colors and they end up just being too dark. They're just not right. This is my favorite bronzer by far, and again, super inexpensive. I love it. My highlighter, I'm using the color, I don't even know. I'm using the highlighter out of the Naked Flushed palette, the Native palette, and I really like it. It's super shimmery. It's like my favorite part of this palette. I don't really use the blush or the bronzer as much, but the highlight I'm a big fan of. So I just highlight the same areas that I highlighted earlier with the cream, and you can be like really messy when you're doing it. I love that. So then I go in with the Pink Sprinkles Powdered Blush. This is from the Simpsons MAC collection. This is by far my favorite blush ever. It's the only MAC blush that I own, but I feel like it's the only MAC blush that I need to own because I don't know how much I paid for it, but probably not something I wanna, you know, really get a collection with, these blushes, because I imagine it was expensive. But I love it. It's just like the perfect little pink hue, and I just feel like it's perfect. So now I'm gonna blend it all out just with this e.l.f. complexion brush. I've had some really expensive brushes like for blending purposes, like for this part of my makeup routine. And this has been the softest one, and I feel like it blends the best. So I like basically just threw all those other brushes out. Well, actually, no, I didn't. I'm pretty sure I gave them to my kids. Because mommy shares the love when it comes to makeup. You should see their makeup collection. It's ridiculous. Jaden too. My son can wear makeup if he wants to wear makeup. Yeah, he can do what he wants. I'm an equal opportunity kind of mama, okay? So, just letting you guys know. Once my face is all blended, then I go back to my eyes because by now it's had some time to dry, and I go in with an eyelash curler. Yes, once I put on my eyelashes, I curl them together to try to get, you know, my natural lashes to blend a little bit. And then I go in with my mascara, and I'm using, shoot, what is this even called? The L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. This is by far my favorite mascara. Huge fan. I love it. I love it for the top, bottom, for this, that, everything. This is my favorite mascara ever. Once I've applied my mascara, I go in with some Vaseline Cocoa Butter Lip Therapy stuff. This is my favorite stuff ever. just to hydrate my lips a little bit. I usually put some on before I start doing my makeup too, but I totally forgot today. And then I like to do a really simple sort of muted lip, mostly because once it kind of fades off, or if I'm eating or drinking or anything like at the airport or on the plane or whatever, and I don't have time to reapply or whatever it may be, then this stuff kind of fades into a very natural looking color for me. So that's why I like these two combined. And it is actually Max Myth, which is a nude color, and I put this one on first. I kind of just dab it on. I don't really swipe it across. I don't want it to be super heavy, but I do like the way it sort of mutes my lip. So it takes that pinkish color out of my lip, and then I go over it with Pink Friday, also by MAC. This is from Nicki Minaj's. This is from years ago. You cannot get it at MAC anymore, but the color Snob is very similar, so you can get that if you don't have this color. And again, I just dabbed this one over. All right, so I went ahead and popped my hair into a little bun. Super easy. It takes like 2 minutes. And when I'm not filming and doing a whole talk through portion of this hair and makeup look takes me under 20 minutes. And so it's perfect for when I'm traveling because I am late to everything. I'm running behind for everything. I try so hard to be on time, you guys. I try so hard, and I never am, but it really makes it a little bit easier when I'm traveling because I feel very put together. I feel like I have enough on and it will last me the entire day. It'll last me 12 hours. And I have enough on that, you know, if I have somewhere to go, somewhere important to go, or someone important to see, or whatever it may be, and I'm not just visiting a friend or whatever, then this is enough makeup to make me feel very confident and very put together. And like I said, it doesn't take very long at all, and it stays all day. It's perfect for when I'm traveling, and I think that's it. I'll leave the links for everything down below. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little bit different from what I normally do, so let me know if you want to see any more makeup looks or any more makeup tutorials, or if you prefer voiceovers or whatever it may be. I can go either way. I like doing talk throughs because they feel a little bit more personal, but I also like doing voiceovers because I think those are fun, and I can make them a lot shorter. Who knows how long this video is, but hopefully not too long. My rambling right now is probably not helping the cause. So anyway, thank you guys for watching the video, and let me know if you want to see any other travel type videos, maybe how I pack or whatever, you know, what's in my travel bag, my makeup bag, whatever you want to see. Let me know down in the comments, and I think that's it. So if you're not subscribed, I hope that you will, and follow me on Instagram too. I'm always documenting my journeys on there, and that's it. I hope that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.